If there is one ritual that all Jews, regardless of denomination or geography, follow, is for the groom to stamp on the glass at the end of a wedding as the guest shouts Mazel Tov. The purpose of this ritual is often explained as a means to remember the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem. But is this really how it started? Not exactly. The first reference to this shattering appears in the Talmud, where we read about Mar, the son of Ravina, who made a wedding banquet for his son. And when he noticed that the rabbis were a bit too cheerful, which he regarded as inappropriate, he shattered the precious glass cup and they became sad. From this story and others like it, it becomes apparent that the act of breaking a dish was meant to cap the level of joy. Be happy, we are told, but in moderation. So when was the connection made between the destruction of the temple and breaking the glass? It took many years. Throughout history, there were several rituals aimed at remembering the destruction. The main one was putting ashes on the groom's head. Another was to place a crown made of olive branches on the groom's head because the olive's bitterness evokes mourning. In some places, they place black ribbons on the arms of the bride and the groom. The only custom, though, that survived was breaking the glass, which lost its original meaning and instead took on the memory of the destruction of the temple. The breaking of the glass was not only done the way we do it today. My favorite was throwing the glass with the wine against the wall. The problem that some traditional rabbis have is the way the guests react to the smashing of the glass. If the intention of breaking the glass is to invoke a sense of mourning over the destroyed temple, the applause and cheers of Mazel Tov convey the exact opposite. I personally have no problem with the juxtaposition of sadness and happiness, since it symbolizes the story of our people. The most somber day in modern Israel is Memorial Day. Everyone in Israel knows a soldier who was killed in one of the many wars. But the second the mournful day is over, the celebrations of Independence Day begin. Joy following sadness is the way of life. See you next week.